Hello again, and welcome to another exciting episode of Social Studies. As you know, we are learning about the road to revolution or the timeline to independence. And today we're going to spend a little bit of time reviewing some things we've already learned by writing two more really well-written, informative, satisfying sentences. These are the things that we did previously, expanding the sentences, and we're going to try again, and hopefully this one will look a little bit better and more fun than last time even. So the first one, excuse me. Sorry about that. I meant to center this on the page, but I didn't. But you can probably look at this document and see what it is they're doing. There's people here. They're protesting something. I wonder what that could be. This is when you need to watch the video. Okay, so anyways, a sentence that a typical seventh grader might tell me about this picture was that if I said, "What's going on here?" they could have said, they protested. Okay, so now we know that we don't want to write a full, complete sentence of just they when we don't know who they are and what are they protesting, etc. So we're going to take this sentence and we're not, you don't need to use this sentence, but this is the idea we're trying to express, but we're going to expand it into something that is much more fun, exciting, and just satisfying and informative and all those good things. So you're going to answer some quick questions here. When did this happen? Well, if we look closely, and let's zoom in, we know what it is they're protesting right here. Now, if you use your timeline notes right here, you can learn some information to answer the when. The where did this occur? Well, it might not tell you exactly here where it occurred, where this is occurring, but you don't need to be specific. It's not asking you exactly what street or address or even what city. You can be more general about where it occurred. Is this Europe, Africa, New France, New Spain? What are we talking about here? Try to explain that. And remember here, these can be one word answers. They don't need to be the when, where, who, what, why. They don't need to be sentences here. These are short answers. Who is protesting? Again, we don't know the people's names, but you might be able to take a guess based on some evidence that's in here. You might be able to come up with some ideas of who was protesting. What were they doing? Well, that part's kind of already answered for you. And why are they doing it? What was it that upset them about this particular thing that they're protesting? So you're going to answer those. It doesn't need to be one word, but it doesn't have to be sentences. Just answer these questions. Then you are going to combine them all into one. As soon as that little thing disappears, hopefully, there we go. Combine the information from the previous questions to write one solid, complete, informative sentence that will include this information in the one sentence. Remember, sentences start with a capital letter. Sentences end with a period. All I want you to write is one sentence. One sentence. Not a whole paragraph, not a bunch of sentences. We're not writing about the land bridge. We're not writing about what was the last one about? My mind's going blank right now, but we're not writing about that. We're writing about this one. Okay? You're going to write one sentence about that. Okay, then the other one you're going to do involves this picture. What's going on here? And a direct quote I had from a few different students when we first talked about this and I asked about this picture was this: they shot them. Okay, we need to be a little bit more clear. Who shot whom? When? where, why, um, when, where, who, what, why. Okay, so again, you're going to answer these questions with a word or two words, a few words, whatever you need to answer these. And then you're going to combine them into one sentence. And this might be a helpful place to look for a little bit of information right there. Now, you might know even more than you need to know about this because you've been watching some John Adams. This is not talking about the trial. You don't need to write about the trial. You don't need to write about John Adams. You don't need to write about Abigail Adams or John Quincy or Nabby or any of them. You don't need to write that stuff. We're writing about this picture. What's going on in this picture? Not what happened at the trial, not other things. One sentence explaining this picture. Now, if you look closely at the picture, there's some information that it gives you about when, where, etc. So you can answer it, but remember, one sentence here explaining those things. Okay, and you're going to answer these on the Google form. Um, and that's it. You'll be done. So have fun, enjoy, and I will be looking forward to reading your sentences. Thank you.